Right-o, let us continue. Pull my headphone off a bit here. Speak with Alphino. This is Heroes of the Hour. Let me get my text doc. Okay. Your battle with Nidhogg's Shade will beget many an epic ballad, Mercy, and rightly so. It was, without a doubt, one of your more epochal victories, though I must admit that I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. And not only for your own sake. Had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yet even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lucia and beg news of his condition. Um... Yeah, shit, I'll just fucking run. Sprint. Boom, 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 sprint, boom, boom, boom. I might actually go through the Bard, because Paladin seems to get cooler when healing's like. To me, a Paladin is a shield and sword user, sword and board, you know, full armor, white kind of armor, and has healing spells, has holy spells, has benediction is a white mage, 2 hour in Final Fantasy 11, but uses the power of light and stuff like that. Like Paladin having flash in Final Fantasy 11 was so awesome because it gained a lot of hate, threat, enmity, whatever you want to call it, in whatever game you play. And it also like made them miss like the next 3 attacks. So a certain number, it made them have like as low accuracy as is basically possible for like 3 seconds or 4 seconds. So a couple attacks, 2, 3 attacks. It was a long cooldown. It was costly, but also threat is the thing that you want to hold as a tank. Mercy, Master Alphino, my honored friends, as if winning Hraesvalgr to our cause was not enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of his brood brother. I know not how to thank you, says Lucia. My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of the day were Mercy and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg's Shade through strength of arms, and the other through strength of will. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? The Azure Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our hospitalier captain. Hospitalier, whatever. I'm told he has yet to regain consciousness. But as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ordeals. But surely, Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside, and will send word the moment there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmond and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Come, Mercy. 'Twould seem that we are awaited at Fortom Manor. Ote. For that, I will definitely do the teleport. To the last vigil. And this mouse, I don't know if my previous mouse had different settings, like different colors it could be, but I like the color a little bit of, I like it to have some color, but red preferably so that it doesn't hurt sleep. I've always had to cover my old mouse with a cloth or something at night so that it didn't disturb my sleep. But this one, there's a setting where it's red, so. Inside the manor, the brothers in Honorois are speaking to Lord Edmond de Forton.
The heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I don't think it was just memories. I think that was their spirits. For some reason, there's a little bit of a stare down.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
You did fucking great, dude. You slew dragons, 1-on-1. Well done.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
It took 8 Warriors of Light and several deaths. At least 14 deaths. Not me 14 times, but you know. They start clapping and cheering for you.
And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
Oh shit. Is that shade? Arturo kind of laughs. Honorwa laughs. Annalane is struck by words.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Alphino gives a small bow and leaves.
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, Warrior of Light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
Azure. Azure sounds better than Azure. Azure. I get it. Whatever. Azure. Visit the Azure Dragoon, and then return to me. Or do whatever you want, I don't care. Forgotten Night. Little teleport over to the Forgotten Night, where we just were. Yeah, we were just here. Being shooed away by Lucia, you butthead. Alright, Emmerich and Lucia are at the table, as kind of normal. Mercy, my friend, what can I do for the savior of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphino? Ah, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. When he begged to sit at Estinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Hraesvalger's trial and all that followed. Estinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. Heroes of the Hour is complete. I'm actually going to end the video there and just make a new one for the next... Yeah. I'll see you guys in a second. Like, literally, I'm just about to stop and start again, so... Bye, and then hi.